At the light, turn left.
Right there.
I'm trying. Hey, Logano. How are you doing? Oh.
Can you hear us?
No, I want my phone charged. Oh.
In 1,000 feet, slide left onto the US 82 East ramp.
Wait a second, I'm opening up comments on my
Slide left
phone.
onto the US 82 East ramp.
Okay.
Continue on US 82 East for 28 miles.
Lana says, hey y'all, I'm alright. Thomas says, well, update, where are y'all at?
120 miles from home.
Melinda says, hello from Massachusetts. Lana says, how about y'all? We're tired, you guys. We're freaking tired. Tony says, hey there. Hank says, good evening, everyone. It's me again, Tony says.
I've had three and a half hours worth of sleep and drove 1,400 miles, and we still have 120 left to go. I'm tired.
Big Toe says, I thought y'all would have been home a couple hours ago. We stopped for an hour and a half or so. Or we would be just getting home now. Oh.
But 1,500 miles since 11:30 yesterday morning. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, we stopped at Windstar Casino.
Why are you saying that?
Because I don't care who's
Idiots
yours.
might be on here.
I don't care. Hello, everybody, and Steve and Melissa. Well, hello, Moon, honey. How are you?
Can y'all hear us okay?
It's kind of nice, though, that we didn't get much sleep last night because it might get us on our Central Time schedule instead of Eastern, or not Eastern, Mountain.
I don't know.
Anyways, so, hello. How are all of y'all tonight?
Yep. If you're new here, you got questions, ask. Hit the like, subscribe, all that bunch of jazz. I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving, so we need about 800 and some odd more.
My brother texted me back.
Oh, Jesus.
He says, wow, I just seen the text prior. So very sorry. Yes, I have your stuff. And I cannot thank you enough. Love you, and call me tomorrow. I have a meeting from 10:30 to noon, so afternoon.
Thank you. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I need to text him back, let him know I got it. Thank you.
Anyway, guys, we're going to be cutting through the woods.
Yeah, but Steven wanted you guys on here with us because
It's going to help keep us
it
awake.
helps keep him awake.
If she's not reading stuff, she would get bored and she'd get on her phone and start playing on her phone.
No, I would get tired and probably doze off in my chair.
And this way she has something to do, and she, yapping will help, the last 120 miles keep me awake.
Yeah, we have 2 hours, you guys. 2 hours to get.
When we left Taco Casa just now, we had 660,000 feet to go.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
What did Elizabeth do?
She says, my bedroom's almost ready for y'all. Honey, thank you so much. Dad and I just stopped and ate at Taco Casa, so we're not going to eat at Dylan Savannah's. We'll come in, we'll say hi, might blow on the grandkids for a minute, but then we're going to crash. Alan says, I'm sorry for the truck. It still broke down. Any more information about the ETA on the truck getting fixed? He hasn't heard from anybody today, you guys.
Nope.
Wayne says, good evening. Seems strange seeing the road down so low. Isn't it though, Wayne? And I'm sorry about the glare, you guys. And I know you guys are kind of cockeyed, but where the phone is mounted,
It's
there's
mounted
like
to the rearview mirror, y'all.
It is, and there's like this really large something in the middle of the window right there that will block your view if we move it over to the direct middle of the window. So that's about the best view I've got for y'all tonight. So Eagles are losing 3-7. Who's playing, Moon? Eagles and who?
Eagles and Washington, baby. I told you that.
I can't remember who you told me.
Washington and Philly.
Okay. I don't like either one of those teams, but I'm okay with the Eagles losing.
They're both decent teams this year, so
I'm okay with the Eagles losing.
Yes, I am too. If we had to root for one of them, we were going to root for Dan Quinn.
Redskins, yeah. Michelle, hello. How are you tonight?
So we're going to cut through the woods.
Mike Tyson fights tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Is it on pay-per-view? I'm assuming it is.
It's on Netflix, whatever.
Is it?
They said that it was on Netflix.
I may watch that if I can remember.
Watch it be like the one we paid $100 for that night, and it was one freaking punch, and it was done.
One inning, one round, I mean.
Yeah, one round, and he was done.
Yep.
That was embarrassing. I mean, $100 for 5 freaking minutes.
Yeah, well.
Talk about gambling. Hank says, where are y'all at? Hank,
we are just outside. Where are we at? Let me think.
Just outside of Gainesville in Texas on 82, heading to East Texas. We got 2 hours to get home. About 115 miles.
We stopped at Taco Casa to get something to eat. Them idiots are playing Christmas music already.
Mike Tyson slapped Jake at the weigh-ins.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch this.
Yeah, because there's going to be some blood, bad blood going there. Michelle says, in pain from the doctor. What'd the doctor do to you, honey? Damn, Sam, I'm tired. And I know my husband's tired because he's driven the whole damn way. Y'all, he wouldn't let me drive, so y'all don't come screaming at me for not helping him. He does not let me drive. He does not like riding with anybody.
In the movie, did Miss Daisy drive herself anywhere?
I have no idea. Never watched it. Hope you guys are doing okay. Can't stay long on nights this week. Can't stay long. Only one load to the mine tonight.
Who is that?
Bud up in Baffin Island. Bud, you be careful out there, honey. Michelle got shots. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you're in pain, hon. Oh. You're welcome, bud. Way station, 1 mile. Hey, there's another one we don't have to. We could purposefully ignore.
It's a damn pull out. It ain't never there. It ain't never open. Wait a minute. There's flashing lights. It might be open. No, it ain't open.
Surely not.
Surely not. I don't know though.
You never know.
That would be funny as hell. People taking this route because they know it ain't open and we open tonight.
That's probably why it's open.
We open tonight, suckers.
Bad news on my bed too. What's wrong with your bed, Michelle? Oh. Ooh, I need my heat back on. My seat, not the heater. No, I don't think it's open, baby.
Nope, it's just a pull out right there.
Yeah. That's a pretty truck. Oh. Well, glad y'all are safe, Hank says. Sorry, Hank, I just saw that. Thank you very much, though. Your bed's broken? That's not good. Damn, I want this heated seat. I want a heated mattress. That'd be so fucking
A heated mattress?
Hell yeah.
Hells no.
Hell yeah. You sleep cold at night.
I want to be
that'd
cold.
That'd be great.
No.
A heated mattress.
No. I could not hot bunk.
I could. I could.
No. Now, a heated blanket is one thing.
I heard that Tempur-Pedic mattresses are good and uncomfortable. Good and uncomfortable? We had a Tempur-Pedic. Wasn't that Split King a Tempur-Pedic?
I have no idea.
It wasn't the brand name Tempur-Pedic, but it was the same kind of mattress. And
I have no idea.
I absolutely loved that freaking bed.
I do not remember. I do not recall.
I absolutely love that damn Split King. I could sleep so good in that thing because I could have my back and my head up and my feet up, so I would sleep in like a U shape. If you got sciatica, let me tell you what, you could sleep in one of those beds. Logano says they sell mattresses that can diff temp setting for both sides, and both sides can adjust independently. I know that. I don't like the queens that do that though, because I like to sleep elevated. Steven does not, so he'd have to have a Split King.
I sleep on my side. You can't elevate sleeping on your side.
I did.
I can't.
I did.
My hips don't bend that way.
But in the bus, I don't think we're going to have enough room in the bus to have a Split King. If we do, it's going to go from one side to the other, completely straight across.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to, because we're going to put the washer and dryer underneath the bed. I think.
That's apt to change.
Yeah, it's apt to change, but...
how's it going, Hank?
That's what we're
My
thinking.
back.
That's what we're thinking, is we're going to raise the bed up and put the washer and dryer underneath the bed.
What do you mean, your back? Your back is broken? What, Michelle? Hank, it's going pretty good. How about yourself? Okay, weren't one of you Hanks green? Or is that a totally different Hank? Not too bad, he says.
I thought one of the Hanks wasn't green. I thought he was red.
I think Hank, not Hank Stone. I think Hank was green. He was probably gifted his membership, though. Yeah, Logano says the membership ended. Logano, were you green, too? Or have you always been blue, right? You've been blue since I made you a mod. Oh. Damn, I'm full. Elizabeth, are you still on here, honey? Or Savannah, are you on here?
We need to get our food and our pillows. That's all I'm getting out.
No, I'm blue. I got gifted a membership by Duct Tape. Oh, yeah, you are still membership. That's right. Elizabeth, honey, is there room in your fridge for Dad and I's Rudy's? We don't have a whole bunch. We got 2 small brown bags. It might be better when I get out of Illinois, Hank says.
Yeah, I don't really care for Illinois or Indiana or Ohio.
I meant my back is bad news and my bed is broken. Okay, now that we've got that clear, Michelle, sorry for the misunderstanding. There's plenty of room because it's pretty bare. All right, sweetie. I'm so tired. Oh, another question, Elizabeth. Actually, I don't know.
Is your bed on the floor or is it on a bed?
It's on a bed frame.
Okay.
Or last time I was there, it was on a bed frame. There's plenty of room because it's pretty bare.
Where are you gonna sleep, sis?
In her recliner, probably. Hey,
I
Driver's
can
Lounge.
sleep on the couch.
Driver's Lounge says, hint, hint, you guys can load up the fridge while you're there.
Hint, hint, no we can't, no we ain't.
We're doing Thanksgiving, so yeah, probably. Bed frame.
Where you at,
She'll be
DL?
sleeping in her recliner. Yeah, where you at tonight, driver's lounge? Besides in bed. So we got DT and DL.
Yeah.
DL's on the DL, right? She said she'll be sleeping in her recliner.
I can sleep in the recliner or in the couch, whatever. It doesn't matter.
She's been cleaning her room today for us to sleep in there, so.
Did you sweep it?
Did you sweep your room? Dad wants to know. Hey, Steve, honey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Steve Rochester.
Oh, okay.
You're not Steve, honey. You're honey.
Oh, okay.
Or babe.
Oh, okay.
It ain't Big Poppy or Daddy, but
It's daddy. It's the daddy poppist.
I'm not arguing with you. I vacuumed and did my laundry, so we're sleeping in our room. Okay, Dad does not want our clothes hanging at your house.
Baby, stop.
I just want to know if there's a closet I can hang my clothes up. I just want to know if there's a closet I can hang clothes up, because I'm going to have to empty this car tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We can deal with it tomorrow.
20 miles north of Rockford. Oh, he's in Illinois.
Yeah. He's up there by Bo.
She says I only do my laundry if I have to. Oh, that's about the truest statement I've heard. Damn, his seat warmer feels so good. Don't forget the sweet potato pie. Honey, I don't eat sweet potato pie.
Nope.
I will make a chess pie. And I will make a pumpkin pie, I believe, for my kids. Elizabeth, did you decide if you're going to eat pumpkin pie or did you want something else? If I get to go see Matthew, if Matthew gets to come home, he's going to want a cherry pie. But I highly doubt I get to go see Matthew.
Yeah.
I have sciatica in both sides, and it can be irritated by anything in my spinal. Stuff is screwed up. I'm getting worse, honey. I had sciatica, found out I had deteriorating disc syndrome or disease. That's why I had a spinal stimulator put in, and that has been the best damn thing I've had going on with my back.
She still hurts, but not
I still hurt,
bad.
but I'm not crawling in the floor because I can't stand up and walk and lay or sit. You know, I can still do pretty much anything with limitations now. Before, there was weeks at a time I couldn't get out of my bed, other than to roll off of the couch, crawl from the couch to the bathroom to use the bathroom. Stephen would have to shower me a couple times. It was pretty bad. I highly recommend, if you're a candidate, talk to your doctor about it, because it's fantastic. Be careful, y'all. It's bedtime here in the country. 5 a.m. coffee time comes quick, Thomas says.
Yep.
What's a chess pie? Logano, it's really scrumptious. I had never had one or even heard of one until I married Steven and his mama taught me. It's basically milk, eggs, and sugar with a little bit of vanilla. And for the crust on the top after you bake it, you put a little bit of cornmeal in the pie and mix it up. It's actually very good. Have you ever heard of a lemon chess pie? It's a lemon chess without the lemon, basically.
Guys, I had ice cream today.
Pumpkin is fine. Terry's going to attempt a chess pie. Really? Well, Dad only wants to eat 1 or 2 pieces. He doesn't want to sit and eat the whole pie like he used to. Yeah, we both had Dairy Queen Blizzard today. Where are you at, Steve? We are on 82. We left Gainesville about...
We just left McKinney.
20 minutes ago.
Not McKinney.
We left Gainesville 20 minutes ago.
Sherman, Denison area. My bad. I have to think about where I'm at.
what is a chess pie? Like I said, basically milk, sugar, egg, and a little bit of cornmeal and a little bit of vanilla. Listen, Stephen, I'm happy to hear you guys get to go home and see family around the holidays. Thank you, Mike. Hank says,
yeah, the problem, I love going home to see family, but the problem is
we don't know how long we're going to be there.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here, and I don't know how long I'm going to be, what my paychecks are going to be like.
Hank says, so good. I like chess cake. I've never had a chess cake. My aunt put one of those period simulators on me today. I don't know what a period simulator is. Unless you're talking about one of those. Yeah, I started saying, unless you're talking about the ones that make you feel labor pains. My daughter-in-law did that to my youngest son. If they do surgery on my back, there's more likely that won't make it off the table. More likely you won't make it off the table? And why do you say that? Okay, all got to go. My load is all ready to go. Be safe. Catch you on the flip side. Bud, be extremely careful up there, please. Because I know you're driving in crazy freaking weather. Or terrain. I love it out here because you can see stars out here.
All you gotta do is look to your left. I'm a great big star.
You're funny, baby.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 miles to go.
You're funny. I get that, Stephen, but family and holidays are important. Oh, ice cream's very good, Steve.
Yeah, but I haven't been eating sweets.
But he did have a small, compared to what he normally gets is a medium in a large cup. Mike says, I get that, Stephen, but family and holidays are important.
I get it. And I'm fine with that, but anyway.
It hurts pretty bad on a 10, but it's not as bad as kicked in the gonads.
Stay in the lane. Mash the gas.
Absolutely. You guys be safe too. Thank you, bud.
To go.
Here's the thing. When I eat ice cream, I squirt chocolate on it and caramel. We had blizzards. I don't know if you know what a Dairy Queen is, but it's ice cream mixed with. Stephen had Reese's peanut butter cup in his, and I had brownie batter in mine. So mine was with vanilla ice cream mixed with chocolate syrup and brownie batter, and his was Reese's peanut butter cups with vanilla ice cream. Correct, because my artery is right there, my main artery, and if they make it, I'll bring it out before they can even say hello. If I do make it off the table, my chances of being paralyzed are 70-30. Michelle, honey, I don't know what to tell you. To do it or to not do it, I don't know what to tell you.
Don't take our advice. Take your doctor's.
Yeah, I would take your doctor's advice. But that's why, like I said, that's why I did the spinal simulator, because I didn't want to have back surgery, major back surgery.
The spinal simulator, yes, it was surgery, but it was just outpatient day surgery. It wasn't a major deal.
You know, I saw that today, Driver's Lounge, and I didn't get it because it had chunks of strawberry in it.
What?
Don't get me wrong, I love strawberries. I love fresh strawberries. I do not like frozen strawberries.
What?
Or even cold ones like that. He says, that's my Achilles heel, the New York cheesecake blizzard. I love New York cheesecake, but I've never had the New York cheesecake blizzard. Yes, I understand.
But I haven't been eating sweets. I laid off all sodas, all sweets, and hadn't had anything for 3 weeks. So
Michelle, no,
we cheated a little bit today.
They do not have to go into your spine.
Uh-uh.
They put an incision in your back along the back fat. They'll put an incision there. They'll put the little battery pack inside the fat pack. They'll run 2 leads, like electric leads, wires. They'll run 2 from the battery pack, and they'll run them to 2 nerve endings in your back, where the nerve endings that need to have this run to. And then it's got 3 different levels, 7 settings each on it. Mine does. Now they've got more that have more levels and settings on them. Mine has 3 different levels with 7 settings each on it. And if one level isn't working or one level and setting isn't working, you can switch them until you find the one that works for you. So
he has a remote control. That's what
I have a remote.
That's why I can't turn you on. The batteries are dead.
I have a remote. I have a battery pack that charges my back. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Just ask my husband and my kids how much better I am now compared to what I was when I didn't have it. My mom and my sister both. My mom's 15 years older than I am. My sister's 2 years younger than I am. And I'm not just talking to Michelle, you guys. Any of you guys that have issues with sciatica or nerve pain in your back. My sister's 2 years younger than I am. My mom's 15 years older. Both of them have metal cages in their necks and in their backs. I'm older than my sister, but I'm too damn young to have that kind of major back surgery. I don't want to be down like that. I got grandbabies I wanted to play with, you know? You still off your nicotine product?
Yep.
Last I heard, you weren't dipping anymore.
Yep. Who said that?
Driver's Lounge.
Yep.
Sunday will be 5 weeks.
Yep.
Michelle says, I'll have to ask. It's called a spinal stimulator.
So
now,
no snuff, no nothing for me for 5 weeks, and no sweets for 4, except for today when I had
besides this coffee.
Yeah, I put sugar in my coffee, but I've really been, and I can feel the difference. I mean, you know.
Yeah, his stomach's not as bloated.
Yep.
It doesn't feel as big to me either, because it felt like a big. It felt like a beer belly.
She's talking about my belly, y'all. That don't feel as big.
Gosh. I'm sorry you're going through that. I hope things get better for you soon, Michelle. Yes, I do too, honey. Logano says, that's good, Stephen. I'm about 6 to 7 months off of opioids. Hopefully prescription opioids, Logano. Driver's Lounge says, wow, that all sounds very painful and debilitating. Congratulations on staying off the dip. It ain't easy.
No, it is not.
Especially after he had Rudy's today, because that was like a thing for him.
There ain't nothing better than brisket in Copenhagen.
And he didn't have no Copenhagen today, so that's why I don't want to take pain meds the doc is trying to give me unless I absolutely have to. Logano, I am on gabapentin every day. I take tramadol if I'm dying and I can't stand the pain, and I take tizanidine if I'm dying and I can't stand the pain. I'm supposed to take those as needed, like 2 or 3 times a day, but I'm lucky if I take them once a week. I mean, it just depends on how bad I'm hurting, but I very seldom take any of my pain meds. Hello, Miss Vicky, how are you? Driver's Lounge says, I was wondering what Melissa was talking about for a second. Yeah, I bet you are. Your belly versus the other.
Hey guys, one of my moderators put Driver's Lounge's channel on there, and he has a channel also. He puts a video out every day ranting about something.
He does some lives too, don't you?
So yeah,
Driver's
he
Lounge?
does. So y'all can run over there right quick and subscribe to him if y'all want to. And then
I know it's late, you guys.
Get your ass back over here. We got some stuff to talk about.
Hi, drivers, Vicky says. Marliz says, hello, don't forget, I have a Philippines raffle today at 11:30.
What?
Okay. Thanks for coming in and announcing. I don't know, I've never seen that person's name before. I liked tramadol. Hydrocodone a little too much. It was crazy hard to stop. I used to take the hydrocodone, but I would rather have my gabapentin than any other pain med. Gabapentin is a nerve pain medication. It's actually
Like a nerve
I don't even know if
blocker.
we're supposed to be talking about this shit on here, but Vicky says, I'm good. That's good. Hey, Alice, how are you? Evening all and good night all. I hope you're close to home. We are 90 miles from home, you guys. Jason says, good evening. Hello, how are you, honey? Hi, Alice. Hank says the Christmas tree is already up. Amarillo by morning. Logano, we made Amarillo by what? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Cheers, Steve. Very kind of you guys. You're very welcome, Driver's Lounge. Hello to Tony from Vicky. Okay, what are we going to talk about?
I just wanted to come back.
We got stuff to talk about. Okay. Oh, I'm full. Damn, I'm full. I wish I could lock my... Oh, I can.
What?
Heck yeah. I was trying to see if I could hit my lock button because I was clicking on it a while ago and it wouldn't pull up. It just let me do it though, so. Alice says, sorry, got a headache trying to turn into a migraine.
Ugh.
You're completely fine, Alice, honey. If you want to say goodnight, that's completely up to you, sweetie. I'm not going to hold it against you. Jason says, are you headed home? If so, how long? We got 90 miles. An hour and 40 minutes, it says.
Yeah, because it's cutting us through the woods.
Yeah, well, it would have taken longer going the other way anyways.
Yeah. And there would have been traffic.
Yep. Which would have taken longer. This way, we don't know how long. We're hoping the live will last the whole way.
It should.
It should. Vicky, I said hello to you too, honey.
If it dies, it's going to be the last little bit, I think.
But you guys, we'll probably go live tomorrow for a little bit so you guys can meet the grandbabies and the kids. I mean, I know some of y'all have already met the kids, but I don't know.
Not a whole bunch of them. The ones that are on here all the time now wasn't around last year.
Thank you, Michelle, for putting his link up, honey. Know what I mean? Jason says, how long are you going to be home for? Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
We have no idea.
Until you get back out on the road. Yeah, we have no idea. The truck's broke down. We don't know when it's going to be fixed. We're hoping not much longer after Thanksgiving is what we're hoping. Our kids love to see us come home, but they don't love to see us stay very long. Hey, Bill. How are you, hon?
Milligan?
Meyer. There's a spot where I live on the way to town called the Narrow. It has 0 service, so if you break it down, you're stuck until someone stops. We've got plenty of those areas that we've been through. I will tell you that.
Guys, we almost screwed up tonight.
I'm not lying to you, Elizabeth. I'm not lying to anybody. Yeah, we almost screwed up major tonight. Actually, we didn't because I wasn't driving. Stephen, he looked down and the fuel light was on the car. Because, we're not used to stopping 3 or 4 times a day to get fuel.
We have filled up this car 3 times today.
Today, yes. We have filled it up. But it's only got like a 15-gallon tank on it. But we had filled his car up 3 times today, and he looked down and the damn light was on. He had 30 miles left on the tank. We had 20 miles to the nearest gas station. So we were pushing it.
And I put 14 gallons of gas in it.
Yep. Sounds good. At least you will be home for the holiday. Yes,
we don't know.
Jason. Well, we have every intention to be home.
They could call us tomorrow and say, okay, be back in Phoenix by Monday. We don't know.
I highly doubt that.
I do too.
They didn't even have the transmission pulled yesterday, so. And they were waiting on the engineers from Eaton Fuller, because whatever's going on with his transmission has never happened to this model of transmission before. So they had no idea what was going on with it. They were trying to get the engineers and shit together to find out what it was so they could prevent it from happening to another truck.
And find the fix.
And find the fix, yes. Logano says gas ain't cheap. Actually, it's not really been that bad.
Yeah, it ain't that bad.
I mean, we've put $30 to $50 in this thing. I don't think we've put more than 40 in this thing.
We haven't put more than 30 in it, I don't think. 35, something like that.
Yeah.
At
But
one time.
we've put gas in this car 4 times since we got it yesterday.
I bet you for the 1,500 miles that we've done, I've probably put
3, 6, 9, 12.
maybe $150 in gas, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. My family will only be in for 4 days, and they will go back home on the first Sunday of December. Bill says, strap a extra tank on top. We really don't need an extra tank. I like that it's only cost us $120 in fuel to get home. $150 at most.
I got the receipts.
You guys, I'm gonna be a broken record tonight. There are 29 people on here and 24 likes. Can y'all please, all of y'all, hit the like button for me? And I'm asking for subscribers for the next week and a half because we want to hit 20,000 subs by Thanksgiving. We need 880 more. Approximately. It can be done because there was times we were getting anywhere from
South Beasley Boulevard.
There was times that we were getting anywhere from 250 to friggin' 1,000 subscribers a day, so I know it's possible.
Continue on US 69 South for 83 miles.
Yes, dear.
Now see, this just turned me around because I would have thought we would turn right there.
Why?
Because that's just the way I was thinking that we were heading.
If you'd have turned right, you'd have gone 69 north, not 69 south.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm turned around. Every time we come this way, I get turned around because I think we should be taking a right,
That's
not a
why I
left.
don't let your ass drive.
No, I'd be following GPS. I wouldn't be trying to wing this shit. You and Elizabeth, I don't know what it is between the two of y'all.
I don't need the GPS.
You and Elizabeth are good. You get somewhere one time and y'all are good to go usually every other time you go.
I don't need the GPS. I use it for the mileage.
Shoot, me? I have to drive, like when we moved to Emory, I had to drive myself to Brookshire's or even to, someplace up off of 69. I'd have to drive that like your work. I would always get your work confused because I didn't know where in relation to the school it was. I always thought it was before the school. So I'd have to drive that shit before I would be comfortable enough to drive it without GPS. Hey Leela, honey, how are you tonight? What? Erwin says, what highway are you on? I have no idea. What are we on?
69.
Oh, we are on 69 now?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make 880 YouTube channels and sub on all of them.
Thank you.
That'd be great, Logano. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Logano, you get it done.
Um,
Logano, you get it done, and I will give you a free hat and t-shirt. And a hoodie.
How was the ride today, Leela said. It's been okay. It's not been really bad at all. Been long, but Tony says, stop at the DQ, please. We've already made it stop at the DQ today. Drive safe and good night. Thank you, Jason, honey. We'll see you guys. We'll see you later. Pittsburgh is back in the house. Who did you vote for, Trump or Kamala?
We didn't vote.
We didn't get to vote. We weren't at home, honey. Had we been at home, it would have been Trump. It's because we have a map in our heads. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how you and Dad do it, but whatever. I posted the link on my channel. Well, thank you, Michelle. Trump, I'm good and you. Michelle posted the link for Driver's Lounge on her channel. She also posted it on here. Lilo, we're good. We're tired. Both of us are very tired, which is why
we've been driving since 2 o'clock this morning.
Since is why the y'all are back on here tonight. He wanted y'all to help keep us awake. Hank says, "Wow, that's a lot." Holy mackerel! Oh. Gerard says Trump. Vicky said Trump. Welcome in, Gerard, because I don't recognize your name either. So welcome in. Yeah, we're both pretty tired. Elizabeth said her room is the hottest room in the house.
She better have a fan in there.
So,
excuse me.
Elizabeth, do you have a fan? Or do I need to go? Do we need to stop and buy one? Actually, we won't have time to stop and buy one. They'll be closed when we get there. I hope you get to sleep the next couple of days. It'll be good if we can just sleep tonight. Pumanic, we are 80 miles away from home. We stopped for about an hour and a half, so. Gerard says, I am new out here. Well, welcome in, sweetheart. Anytime we're on,
okay,
feel free
dude,
to
go
stop.
around.
Yes, please go around, dude, with your bright-ass lights. I have a tower box and ceiling fan. It cools off with the window open. Okay, honey. Lil Hugo says, finds ghost. By next week, we are supposed to get 6 inches of snow in Iowa, Bill says. Lovely. Gerard says, thank you. You are most welcome, honey. Baby, are you trying to catch up to him now?
Well, he couldn't even scoot over the least little bit when I hit the shoulder to let this jackass by. He couldn't scoot over at all. So I'm going to have to get the side of the car repainted because he sucked the paint off because he's a jackass.
Pittsburgh, is today your birthday? So 80 miles an hour, lower speed on average. You should be home in about 1.5 to 2 hours. It says an hour and a half is how far we've got. So, yeah. That's a lot of snow, Vicky says. Yeah, that is a lot of snow. Bill, where are you at? Oh, okay. Thank you, Michelle. I'm sorry. I thought you meant you posted Driver's Lounges on there. She said, no, I posted your channel on my channel. Thank you, sweetie. Y'all are slow. No, Savannah, we're not slow, honey. Yes, and my birthday was the best day ever.
Savannah, it would take you an hour and a half to get in the car and get ready to go.
Happy birthday, Pittsburgh. We appreciate you stopping in and saying hey. Spending a little bit of your birthday time with us. What the hell?
It's a tire shop right there.
What the heck? There wasn't anybody there. So what was all that?
I don't know.
Yes, it's normal for Iowa. Ah, that's right, Iowa. American miles are not the same as European miles. 1 mile here is 10 kilometers. Your mile was something odd numbered.
5,280 feet.
Safe travels, y'all.
And no,
Thank
it'd
you,
be
Digital.
an even number, not an odd number.
Thank you, Digital, honey.
My birthday's Sunday.
Yeah, Pawna is, what part of Europe are you in, Pawna? Holy mackerel, I'm tired. She's tired. I measure miles in freedom units. Insert eagle screech. That's cute, Logano. I didn't skip you, Savannah. I did not skip you, heifer. I said we are not slow, and Dad said that it would take you an hour and a half to get in the car and get ready to go. So we didn't ignore you.
Logano, quit playing on chat and keep making usernames. There's a hat, a t-shirt, and a hoodie for you on the line.
Pawna says, I'm in Sweden. Okay. Happy birthday to you all in November. Yep, Stephen will be 50 on Sunday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We gotta watch pigs out here. Watch 4 pigs out here. Just ask my daughter how she knows. Happy early birthday, Steve.
The one time I let her drive me.
Pittsburgh, that's really cute. Because you've got a Dallas Cowboys star as your picture, and your name is Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Sorry guys, I was just changing my profile picture, and I was just changing it to the Dallas Cowboys, because I like them too. I was like, that is funny. Because usually, the Steelers fans don't like the Cowboys fans. Vicky says, my birthday is December 23rd. Well, happy early birthday, honey. But did we die? What do you mean, Elizabeth?
Because I let her drive me and she ran over a hog.
Oh, yeah, no. We didn't die. She actually hit the hog perfectly. So.
She didn't do it. The hog hit her.
That's true. I'm not 50 yet, but I've got something to look forward to. Well, that's good, Hank. Vicky says, thanks. I only have 20 subscribers, but hopefully that helps you get out there a little bit more so that people see you. Well, we appreciate any and all help you can do, Michelle. That's very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys will just hit the like and the bell, copy and share. You can share it to Facebook, you can share it to YouTube, you can share it to, I believe you can share it to Twitter, can't you?
You're asking the wrong damn person.
I think you can share it to Twitter and Instagram too. I do that every time I share it. Tony says, dang, I thought you were a bit older than you just said. I'm older than you. Yeah, honey, we're only 50. I turned 50 in August.
She didn't think I would do the YouTube channel.
God, I miss running the road. I wish I was out there now. Well, Gerard, what's stopping you, honey? Good night, Vicky, honey. We'll see you, I guess, maybe tomorrow? Oh, holy mackerel.
Hey guys, just FYI, if any of y'all are like I am, and you have to have noise to sleep, I'm going to upload some videos in the next few days, and I'm going to put them on a separate playlist of
ASMR.
racket to sleep by. Some of them are fan noises, rain, babbling brooks.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff. I cannot sleep in silence. I cannot do it. So I started another channel before I started this one of those, but I didn't know what I was doing when I was editing. Now that I know how to edit, I'm gonna fix them and then put them on this channel here.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
What?
Share my Facebook. There it is. Leela, I don't think it's gonna work on the phone, but here's the link for my Facebook. If you can jump on a tablet or your computer, it'll be a blue link. You can click on it from there. That's my Facebook. Where's it at? Where's it at? Damn. There's a lot. There it is. Oh God, my power just went out, Logano says. Oh, lovely. Thank you guys. You like my profile picture because the only time I like the Pittsburgh Steelers is when they go against someone, but when they go against the Cowboys, then I get mad. Oh, well, that's a good thing. Good night, Bill. Just says me too. I don't know if he's talking about my Facebook or what, but he says me too. I got enough noise from my neighbors, Tony says. Leela says, I sleep with my TV on or listening to Spotify. Deborah says, yes, thank you. I'm guessing noise stuff. I keep a fan on me at night while I'm sleeping because I like the air hitting me. Yep, me too. You're welcome, Leela. I had to leave and get back in to share. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate it, honey. Hank, same here. I like air movement. Yes, absolutely. Erwin says, what highway you on, Bill? You okay?
Yeah, this guy with his bright ass lights in my ear. Yeah, he put his bright lights in my ear.
Crypto says, Google guard of decent. Godix, I don't know what that is. Never even heard of it. Hello, Crypto. Welcome in, honey. Just says, me too, as in need noise. Okay.
So
y'all have
it's gonna take me a little while to get them up, but I will get them up in the near future. So just look for them. I'm gonna put them on a playlist that's gonna say
racket to sleep by
I don't know,
something. Do y'all have to do laundry? Yes, Elizabeth, we have to do laundry. I just got home about 30 minutes ago, Bill says. Ooh. Ouch. I'm so tired. Ooh. I need my chapstick out of here that I threw in here a while ago. Where are you? There you are. Ouch. Yes, my blistex. Oh. Okay, I walked away. What did you say? I said, yes, we need to do laundry. We were on our way to do laundry yesterday morning, the load that I had with me, when Dad got the phone call from work. We had to actually cancel the Uber as the Uber was pulling into the hotel drive. Hello guys, I'm back again because I had to get something to eat fast. Okay then. I have an oxygen concentrator in my bedroom, so that makes some noise, but it puts out a ton of heat. I have my fan on and the window open about 3 to 4 inches, even in 20-degree weather. Wow.
Who's that?
Leela. I can't sleep for a long time, so I'm usually down at 2 a.m. and then up by 6 a.m. Tony, that's how I used to be.
We used to, when we lived in Denton, I had one of those big metal shop fans, and that's what we had in the room. But it was because I went to bed earlier than everybody else,
and the kids would
and
keep him
that
awake.
that would drown out all the noise. I didn't have to have it pointing at me. I just had to have it on. Does Sissy have a fan?
Yeah, she said she had a couple in there.
Good.
I gotta have my box fan literally year round. I haven't cut it off in 2 years probably. Logano, that's the same way
Yep.
Steven and I were.
Logano, what'd I tell you? Quit chatting.
Get busy with those usernames.
Come on, man.
My knee hurts for some reason because I twisted it last year and it still hurts. I had to go to the hospital. They had to put me on crutches. Gerard says, I will be looking for your playlist while be homebound because of bad heart. Oh, Keisha told me that her cousin Bobby had a stroke this week.
Which one's Bobby, the plumber?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How bad?
But it was not very bad. He's got diminished capacity in his left side, but he still has mobility. He's not paralyzed. So, with the therapy, he did find out he's got a hole in his heart, but they don't want to do surgery on that until he's recovered from the stroke still, or till he's recovered from the stroke. So,
and how is he related?
he's his cousin. I don't know. Something with Grandma June, but I have no idea.
Okay. Good enough. I'm still 2/3 pissed off at Keisha and David.
Oh, please.
Because they hid June from us for the
They
first
did not hide
15
her.
years we were married.
They did not hide
No, we
her.
ain't got no Grandma June. What the hell are you talking about?
Goodness, you're crazy.
No clue.
I have sleep apnea and I wake up every 2 hours, Leela said. Bill says, already in bed watching. I'm exhausted tonight, but have to get me a snack. Also, maybe some cheesy popcorn.
I'll start working on those here in the next couple days and get them put out for y'all.
Logano says, I need to be paid by the hour to make 1,800 accounts.
It's not 1,800, it's 800.
That's what I said. That's what I meant. 800 accounts. PM me.
You're the one that volunteered for it.
PM me for my Cash App info.
He what?
He said to PM him for his Cash App info.
You're the one that volunteered to do it. I'm giving you a hat, a shirt, and a hoodie.
All right, Elizabeth. Pittsburgh, there's only 41 days until Christmas. Coming around finally is coming fast. Hey, Rick, how are you? Hope you'll be home soon. Honey, we've got 65
We got
miles.
an hour. Little more than an hour. We got an hour.
Just says LOL. Leela, if you find my Facebook, just friend request me. Oh.
65 more miles to go.
Thank the good Lord.
65 more miles to go.
Oh.
65 more miles.
The guy 87. First time here. Is that a lot lizard we hear? Nope. I am his wife for 30 years. We're in a car on our way home because the truck is broke down. So that is why you're seeing the ground so low in the camera.
I traded in my Peterbilt for a Hyundai.
Hour or owie, Tony says. I don't know. Oh, ow. Okay. That's what you're saying.
This is that little bitty town. I remember Celeste, that's right.
You trying to get him to create more YouTube accounts? He offered to make 800 because we need 880 subscribers to get to the 20,000.
19,123, and I want to hit 20,000 before Thanksgiving. If
We've
at all
got
possible.
right at 2 weeks to hit 880 so subscribers to hit 20,000. We'd like to hit 20,000 by Thanksgiving. So if you guys, that's why I'm asking for all of you that are not subscribed, if you will please subscribe, copy and share the post or the live stream so people will come over and hang out with us, get to know us, decide if they like us, you know. But no, he offered. We didn't ask him to do it. He offered. But he's slacking, is what Steven's trying to say. So
he's not taking his new role seriously.
Steven played football in junior high. Did you play football in high school or just junior high?
No, I played in high school too.
So yes,
I sucked at it.
Pittsburgh, he did play football.
It's not that I sucked at it. I just didn't give it my all. I didn't give school my all.
No, he didn't. Deborah, how did you like the Grand Canyon? Deborah, we cannot wait to go back. Because we only got to see 45 minutes of it before dark. So we didn't get to see. We were at the South Rim.
It was the second most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, please quit with that.
And the first thing was when I looked over and she was walking down the aisle to come marry me.
Oh, how sweet. Just says, I'll give you 3. Well, thank you, Just. And Gerard says, your truck has been down for over a week now, right?
Yep.
Wednesday, last week transmission went out.
It went kaput.
Yep, and they called him yesterday morning at the hotel and said, you're going home because we don't know how long it's going to take before your truck gets fixed. So, we're hoping if it's not fixed by Thanksgiving, we're hoping that they'll let us come to the yard so he can either get another truck and run loads till his truck is ready, or put him to work at the yard doing something at the yard. I played high school as well, but I'm only 5'6", so that didn't go too far. They made me a lineman.
At 5'6"?
Bill says, aw. Are you almost home? Taz, we are 64 miles from home.
64 more miles to go. 64 more
Tony
miles.
says, hey, no gushy on this channel. Oh. Pittsburgh says, when it's in the future, I'm going to try to play for the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I am playing for the Salina K Bulldogs.
Okay, well, scratch the Cowboys because you won't ever win anything there.
Taz says, yay, good for you guys. Yes, Taz, we can barely wait. Yes, at 5'6", that's why I didn't make it far, but I was really good at wrestling.
I didn't. I mean, I was good at football when I applied myself, but I did not take school as a whole seriously at all. At all. I mean, hell, I would have failed lunch if it was graded class.
Hermanic, do you already have a CDL? Do you have a commercial driver's license where you live now? Atheist, yes. I agree with you, Trump. We did not get to vote because we were not home to vote when it was time to vote. She says, I'm female, but I'm engaged to an American female. When I move over, I hope to start trucking too. I will do company driving first, but will aim to be owner-operator after a few years. That's really the best way to do it, so you can get your feet wet, figure out, what company you want to go to work with. Get in a
routine, get in a rhythm, yada, yada, yada.
She says, I have a Swedish one, but it can't be transferred. I am B-Train certified in Sweden.
Well, then the school shouldn't be that big of a deal.
That's what I started saying. If it can't be transferred, then she should be able to fly through school.
Yeah. Except for it may be a challenge for her to be driving on the right side instead of the left.
That's what I was fixing to say. It's going to be difficult for her to get used to driving on the right side of the road as compared to them driving on the left.
62.
Lagana says, me too, Stephen. I was kicked out of school. I didn't make it past the 9th grade. Stephen didn't either. He was in the 9th grade 3 times.
Hey, I was in high school 4 years. So my senior year in high school, I was still in 9th grade. I was kicked out of kindergarten, kicked out of 5th grade.
Oh my gosh, Tuxie. Tuxie says, in 1893, New Zealand was the first country to allow women to vote. My wife hasn't shut up since. That's funny. Let's go Trump, let's go Trump, let's go, Pittsburgh says. I took my license on a single trailer. Though.
Yes, yeah, it's fine. Here you take your license on a single trailer and you'll take a written test for doubles and triples.
Oh, well that's good, Permanic, then it won't take you time to adjust. She said we do drive on the right side in Sweden, only UK don't do it.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, a black sheep, Bill says. Don't know where you're seeing black sheep, but okay. Because you was so mean, Hank said. No, he found girls. He found Poo Nanny and decided he had more fun playing with that than learning in school.
Well, who didn't have more fun playing with that than school?
He had more fun
Hell, I played with it while in school.
He had more fun playing with the Poo Nanny than learning shit in school. So the damn principal told him, you need to see if you can't get a full-time job. And he's like, I do have a job. Or no, a job.
He said, you need to go get a job, son. I said, I got a job. He's like, see if they need you full-time.
Yeah, because they were basically making his ass leave school.
I mean, my last year in school, I only went to school 63 days the whole damn year.
I also took my four-wheeler driver's license on manual transmission. We don't have trucks with manuals, but I can drive manual.
We have both.
Yeah, we have both. You're less likely to get a manual than you are an automatic.
If you take your test in a manual, you can drive both. If you take your test in an automatic, you can only drive automatic.
Right.
It's called an automatic restriction. And I have one.
Yeah.
Even though I started driving back in the 90s, my license got taken away because I didn't keep my medical card up. And then when I went back to get it, they didn't have a manual for me to test in. So voila, here I am.
And he will not
I could drive a manual. The problem is my dispatcher likes to
put his ass on 95.
Yeah, the East Coast.
That's detrimental to your knees in an automatic.
Okay, so I don't know how
in a standard.
I don't know how many people's on here is a truck driver or have been truck driver, but there's a truck driver that died. And he went to heaven. And the good Lord opened the gate and said, welcome. He said, check in with St. Peter. So St. Peter goes over to St. Peter, and St. Peter runs his record and says, you was a truck driver, huh? He said, yes, sir. He said, well, you was a good truck driver. You always did your pre-trips, your post-trips. You always secured your load correctly. You're always on time. No tickets, no accidents. He said, so your reward is you get any truck you want, any make, any model, any color, all the chrome you want, all the lights you want. He said, it's yours. And so he turned around and bam, there was his dream truck sitting beside him. He said, but come on, we got to go in this room first before you can start working. Goes in the room, and there's a room full of drivers sitting there waiting on the load. He's like, why is everybody waiting on the load? He said, because we have yet to find a dispatcher to make it this far.
Oh my gosh.
So there are no dispatchers in heaven.
I also took my four-wheeler driver's license on manual transmission. We don't have, I already read that one. In New Zealand, we drive on the left, and my Ford truck license allows me to drive up to 25 tons, Tuxie says.
Here, that would be a Class B.
25 tons?
Wait, no.
Or 25T, that's tons, right?
Oh, that's tons? No, that would be...
25T, whatever T is.
Okay,
is that
is
not
it a combination or is it straight truck?
He says my Ford truck license allows me to drive up to
Ford?
4, the number 4
Oh,
truck
okay.
license allows me to drive up to 25T.
Okay.
Pittsburgh says, who would you rather be as president, Kamala Harris or Trump?
I'd rather y'all elect my ass in there. I'd fix the shit better than anybody. I wouldn't play.
Logano says, I have nightmares that I'm driving a manual car. It's a nightmare because I can't drive a manual. I can't even back out of a parking spot. Honey, Steven tried to teach me to drive manual. First trying to teach me to drive.
I was not a good teacher.
He was not a good teacher.
I'm a good teacher
His
now.
ass screamed at me.
Well, because I take it for granted that everybody knows what I know.
He had me crying, you guys. I was crying, but I was 20 years old.
Yeah, this was a long
We were
time
both
ago.
20 years old.
We were both young, dumb, and stupid.
He had me bawling. I have not been in behind the wheel of a manual transition vehicle since. That was 30 years ago. Same here. That's why I got my license on manual. I can drive all cars. I'll take the CDL on manual too, so I can drive any truck.
You have to have a manual to test on. Your driving test
That's
has
what
to
she
be a
just
manual.
said.
Okay.
She wants to get her license on a manual.
Ooh, I'm getting tired.
Bill says most people don't even know what a manual is. It's AI new security.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
Hey, Jerry.
theft deterrent.
Have a safe trip back home, Jerry. We are 55 miles away. Thank
Jerry
God.
and whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jerry and Regina. And Gerard says they say that they can't find drivers that don't know how to drive a standard. That's because they're few and far between nowadays. Most trucks are being made with automatics, so most drivers who go to take their driving tests, they're testing on automatic, so they're getting automatic restrictions.
Yep.
I've driven 64 tons. It's about 128,000 pounds.
You're right.
Pneumatic says.
You're right.
The legal cap in Sweden is about 72 tons, with more for special freight. 64 tons is normal on B trains. I think 37 tons on single trailer, about 74,000 pounds. How many animals do you have? Pittsburgh, we don't have any animals at the moment. I'm hoping that changes while I'm home this week, or however long I'm home. Here the max weight is 80,000, right? 80,000
without
pounds.
permits.
Yeah, without your special permit.
Truck, trailer, and load 80,000 pounds without permits
Yes.
on 5 axles.
So,
Am I right, driver's lounge? Come on, speak up.
I have not seen him in a while. I
He
don't
probably
think
went
he's
to
back
sleep.
on here. Here come the allergy shit.
54 miles to go.
Oh man. Damn allergies every time I come
Take
home.
one down, slow your roll. 53 miles to go.
Oh, what is that?
It's
I
one
thought
of,
that was
No, it's one of those security things.
yeah, I thought it was Christmas lights.
No.
I need to sneeze, but it won't come out. Oh man. Oh. Tell him I will call him this weekend sometime. That is quite all right, Jerry. Feel free. You're setting.
Jerry,
You're
wait
setting-
till next week, son. Please, thank you, sir. Just because we haven't seen grandkids in forever. We have one grandkid that I haven't even held yet. We have laundry to do. I have videos to do.
So just make it Monday or later.
Yeah.
You're sitting by a big teddy bear, LOL. Well, I'm sitting by him, but that doesn't mean I own him. Isn't there an animal sitting next to you? You guys are crazy. Be careful. Last hour to half hour is the most dangerous drive.
Yep.
If you're tired, even though you are close, please stop and get some air for 5 minutes. Absolutely, Permanent. When he starts seeing that dog, he's stopping. Oh. What state road are you on? Dave says.
We are on US 69. We just came into Greenville, Texas.
Ooh. Jerry says no problem. Thank you, Jerry. School's hard, but I never give up. It says you are the people in the chat. You never give up on yourself. Never ever give up on yourself.
The funny thing was school. It wasn't the school was hard. I gave up. It was,
Bill, you're fine.
It did not interest me.
Bill says we're just trying to keep you awake.
I know. And so I quit school. Went and got a job, got married, had a bunch of kids, and then at the age of 30, I decided I'm gonna go take my
his mama was
GED.
pissed.
I went. I did not study. I did not pick up a book. Did not do jack diddly squat, but go take my test, and I graduated top 98% in the state.
Yeah, his mama was livid. Because he robbed her of him walking across the stage and all that stuff. So,
he was like, you could have done the work. I was like,
Joe graduate high school?
Yeah, but he was like in a special alternative. Sherwood Park put together a school for a little while, and he graduated through there.
What do you guys have for step deck? What do you mean, what do we have? FS, I don't understand your question.
Got about 150 of them? No, we don't. About 100 of them.
About 100 of them, yeah.
100 step, 100 flat, 100 reefer, 100 van. Ish. We got about 450 trucks, so.
Isn't step decks, aren't there only like 31 step decks? And then a crap ton of flatbeds? Yeah, because yours is number 30. And what's his name's is 31. So y'all have 31 step decks, unless they've gotten more since then.
I don't know.
And then I don't know how many flatbeds. They got a crap ton of flatbeds.
I don't know.
I
know. Okay.
Trivia question. What's the state bird of Georgia? Logano says.
State bird of Georgia.
I'd say no, because that's Texas. Never mind.
I know what the state bird of Texas is. State bird of Georgia. I'm gonna say.
Pomanic says a heron.
I'm gonna say blue jay.
Logano says brown thrasher.
It's
I thought blue
bird,
jay
that's
was.
a band.
I thought blue jay was Texas.
No,
or is that the mockingbird?
Mockingbird is Texas.
I'm thinking blue bonnets. Pomanic says, I only did school until I was 15. Haven't studied since. I got my CDL and my security guard license. Have done all right for myself. That's good, though. Hank says red cardinal. Logano, what is the state bird of New Mexico? Does New Mexico even have birds, Leela? I'm just kidding.
No, they do not.
I'm just kidding,
New Mexico
Leela.
does not have a state bird.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, they do. The state bird is this.
The birdie, huh? Flip them the birdie. I thought that one was New York or Jersey.
Or Calvin 40.
Oh, that's funny. Hollandsy and Bill both said Roadrunner. Because I remember in the summertime, I would see blue jays and red cardinals. Leela says, beep beep. That's my notification tone on my phone is meet meet.
Meet meet.
The Roadrunner. So Roadrunners meet meet.
When we lived at the lake, we had a Roadrunner that hung around the park.
We had a few of them. But there was one in particular that was always right there in our little cul-de-sac.
They just cannot fly far.
There was one that stayed in our cul-de-sac quite a bit. would run back and forth from the...
And every time I see him, I'd go, meep, meep.
Oh. Thank God we're almost there. 50 miles, Elizabeth. 50 miles.
I'm going to stop at QT and take a leak.
Okay. Wet your face if you need to.
I'm going to take my pants off, drive in my shorts. Drive in my boxers, I mean.
Oh. I gotta figure out what the hell shorts I'm wearing to bed, because I'm not wearing these blue jean shorts to bed.
Why don't you wear my shorts to bed?
I could probably wear my sweatpants to bed. Oh no, I've got my
She needs
sloth.
to meet us outside and tell us where to park.
I've got my sloth. Savannah said left of the tree. I've got my sloth PJ bottoms back there I can wear. Do you remember that one kid who said he was in Tennessee and he had to travel to Knoxville?
Continue on US
Yes,
south
I
for
do.
49 miles.
What about in Pittsburgh? Tay the Great.
Yeah, William or something.
Tay the Greater says, new to flatbed, guys. The tarps is killing me. Any tips? Yeah, do away with them.
Take your time. Okay, the way that we do it
Get lightweights.
is, are you talking about tarping loads is killing you, or are you handling the tarps is killing you because they're heavy?
A little bit of both, probably.
But what we do is, you know, when you get the tarp dropped, secure your four corners. Just put bungee cords on four corners. And then, depending on your load, you know, the back one goes on first, and then the front one, so it overlays, yada, yada, yada. You need to have, you know, a good 3, 4, 5 feet of overlap, if at all possible. If not, you need to put a strap over the seam.
No, sir, Bill.
But do your corners first. Do your ends
Yeah, because
first.
that'll keep the wind from grabbing it
Yeah.
and pulling it away.
But
So-
do your ends first, and then run up the sides. It's easy. It really is. It's easy to tarp.
Melissa doesn't go commando, Bill. Sorry.
And now that I've got another camera holder, y'all will be able to see more of that.
Yeah. And that is also a very good learning tool. Pamanic just told you to watch YouTube videos.
Take the next
There are a
left
lot
for
of them out there
furniture,
that will
then turn left.
teach you
Yes. They'll
different
teach you how to
ways.
fold and all that
Yeah, it'll
shit.
teach you different ways to do it.
Look up TMC and Maverick.
Yes.
Their training videos, they are very
In 200
good.
feet,
They're
turn
very
left toward
good.
Frontage Road.
But yes, they they are very good at
Holy
training.
Batman.
59 south.
They're very good at training, and
Lock the
you
door.
will learn a lot from watching those videos. When do you get back in the truck? Extreme? We really don't know. We've been broke down since last Wednesday. Steven's work called him yesterday about 8:30 yesterday morning and said, we're sending you home because we don't know when your truck's going to be ready. Apparently, the issue with the transmission has never happened with this model of transmission. So they're getting the engineers from Eaton Fuller involved, and they're trying to figure out what the issue is, what's going on, so they can get a fix for it and prevent it from happening to other trucks. So it could be 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. We don't know. We're hoping that if it's later than Thanksgiving, we get to go back to the yard and he can either get into another truck to run some loads till his truck is ready, or he can go to work at the yard doing securement training or test drives, or, you know, something where he's working and making a paycheck. Tay the Great, yeah, in my training, we only focused on chaining. I get out here, I got 1 coil so far in, I loved it. Let me ask you, how many chains did you do on your coil? That kid was my friend who was traveling to Knoxville to Nashville. I still miss him. We were friends for 6 years. Pittsburgh, how old is he? How old are you? Mockingbird in Mississippi is Mississippi State bird. Oh, okay. I thought Mockingbird... Okay, then it is the Blue Jay that's Texas. The mockingbird is Mississippi's state bird, not Texas's. I don't
You
know.
missed all of that.
I don't think. No, I saw you playing with your nipples.
They rolled down the windows and were egging me on.
Steven, we've only ever had a truck for dry van. If I was looking for a truck for flatbed, heavy haul, what should I look for?
Peterbilt.
Turn right.
Peterbilt with the big motor in it.
South, East Joe Ramsey Boulevard. Then turn left onto US 69.
You want the big motor in it. You don't want the
US 69 South, East Joe Ramsey Boulevard.
Steven's truck was a 650 Cummins.
It still is.
Well, his is the 650 Cummins, but they have Peterbilts at the yard that are
US 69 South.
what are the motors in those?
Detroit.
But they're a lot smaller.
450, 4
Yeah.
quarter.
You want something bigger than the 450 because those
Especially
do not
on
have any
flatbed,
pull.
because you never know what you're going to get.
Those do not have any pull going up hills. I got 5 chains. Very good, Tay. Very good. That's what Steven would have told you to do.
What?
He said, in my training, we only focused on chaining. I got out here, I got 1 coil so far in, and I loved it. I asked him how many chains he did. He said, I put 5 chains.
How many pounds? How much did it weigh?
Comedic says, I hope to work a few years once I start working. Need to save up about 400 to 800,000, and then I can retire. When I become an owner-operator, I will take time off every now and then to enjoy life, too.
I don't know what that
it was a
I
40,000 pound coil.
A 40,000 pound coil, and you put 5 chains on it.
10.
Nowhere near enough chains, sir. Nowhere near.
No, because they're 5,400. Well,
No,
what size
they're
was your chain?
Yeah, what size were your
What
chains?
size was the chain?
Calm down for a second. Let me speak. Was it 5/16 or 3/8 chain?
That's what I'm waiting to hear from. Extreme says to tell you need to learn the chicken dance. Leela says that's funny, Steve. Tell your man that was a very nice dance.
Thank you.
605 is the biggest Peterbilt they make, right?
No.
No, Steven has a 650. Pittsburgh says, I'm 11 years old and he's 11 years old too. Pittsburgh, I hate this.
I need you to be quiet about that.
I have to delete that comment.
Yeah, don't tell us your age.
I asked him his age.
Don't.
Because he said they were friends and I could tell the other kid was a kid.
Don't tell us your age or we have to boot you.
Yeah, you're supposed to be 18 or older on here, guys. Just FYI, 18 or older. Is it very hard training for heavy hauling and oversized loads? No, Gerard, it's not really
it's
hard.
Not hard. I'll tell y'all, for instance, though, the guy that I met for my company came Monday to unload the trailer. I went with him. And I asked him, I said, how long you been driving? He's like, I've been over here 4 years. I've been driving 3.
Hold on, Chris. I'll ask him.
I said, okay. He said, let me ask you. The load I brought out here, 11 feet. I said, okay. I told him, when he pulled up, I said, dude, you got 2 flat tires. He's like, how can you see that? I was like, it's obvious. I can see it. And sure enough, his 2 inside duals on his drives were flat. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I drove on the shoulder the whole way out here. I said, you drove on the shoulder? He's like, yeah. I said, don't drive on the shoulder. He said, but people get mad. I said, people can fucking deal with it. Excuse my language. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to slip out. I said, they can deal with it. I said, but don't drive on the shoulder. He said, but it's a 2-lane highway. I said, that's fine. And I showed him, I said, you put your tire right next to that fog line, right there. If y'all can see the mirror, you'd see it.
They can see the edge of the car on the line.
So you put your tires on right at the fog line, but you do not drive on down the shoulder. Oversized and over-dimensional and all that stuff is not hard. It takes a lot of common sense. And sometimes common sense
and a
ain't
lot
very
of
common.
watching your mirrors.
Yeah. I would not let your dispatcher throw you into a 14, 15, 16 foot wide boat for your first oversize.
Hell no.
Start off with a 9 foot if you can, and then go to a 9.5 or 10 foot, and then work your way up. You know, make sure your truck is lighted, bannered, flagged, all that stuff correctly. You need to light it and banner it and flag it to the worst state, which is New York.
Okay, there's a couple questions on here for you. Chris's question is, for like a freight shaker, should I only look at DD16 18 speed with tag axle, or is that overkill?
Freightliner, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, Freightliner, if you're wanting a heavy haul with, you know, a lift axle, a fourth axle on the truck, don't get Freightliner. Their frames can't handle the weight.
Okay, and then...
So you want to go with a KW or a Peterbilt, Western Star, in my opinion.
Tay says a 3H chain. How many should I have?
Okay,
put?
3H chain. If you hooked it up to the rub rail on the other side, ran it through the coil, and came back to the rub rail on the other. Okay, you hooked
to rub rail on the other side.
To rub rail on the other side. Let me back up. Did you have it loaded suicide, out of the sky, or shotgun?
Okay, and while you're waiting on that, which road are you on? We're on US 69? What are we on?
69.
We're on 69 in Texas. Extreme says, I was chaining steel bundles which are heavily coated with oil. I slipped and fell face first off of the bed. Broke my arm. I was a local driving 8 axles.
Damn.
Wow. Pittsburgh says, okay, that's okay. Leela says, that was a great dance, Steve.
Thank you.
Darren
I did it for you, Leela.
Darren says,
Kenworth will work. If you're going to put a fourth axle under the truck, then it needs to be double framed.
Yeah.
So 8. And you need to make sure your tires feel the weight. Make sure your axles can handle the weight. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. So you can't just throw an extra axle under a truck and then say, oh, well, that gives us an extra anywhere from 12 to 20,000 pounds right there, depending on the state you're in. It don't work that way.
It was suicide.
Okay, so suicide. How many? It was 4,000 pound coil. How many coil racks did you use? For a 40,000 pound coil, you should have used 4 coil racks. Because those coil racks are only good for 10,000 pounds.
All right, Erwin, honey, have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
You used 4 coil racks, 2 pieces of lumber, and a 40,000 pound coil. The chains are only 6,600 pounds. Well, DOT says you have to have 50% covered in securement. So 20,000 pounds covered in securement. You had 5 at 6,600. That's 30,000 pounds of coverage. You're legal according to DOT, but you're not legal according to common sense and safety.
You wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
You wouldn't have gotten a ticket
with DOT.
But if you were to have to lock up those brakes, that coil would have probably broken loose. So on a 4,000 pound coil, I would have used 7 chains.
I thought they were 54, not 66.
66. 54 is the straps.
Oh.
I would have used 7 chains. 4 pulling backwards, 2 pulling forward, and 1 pulling down.
But Steven always over-secures
I
anyways.
over-secure all that shit.
He says he used 4 coil racks.
Good.
Good night, y'all. I've dropped my phone on my face 4 times now. I think it's time to throw it in the towel. Logano, honey, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Be working on that username stuff.
You need some Benadryl, Melissa. I need something, because every time I come home, my allergies do this shit to me. Every time. Especially cutting through the freaking woods back here. Ugh, shoot. He says, right, I want 100%.
Now, I will tell you, if you're doing shotgun coils, okay, normally all you can do is about 6 chains max. Okay? The way I was taught was 2 of them have to be crossed inside the coil. Okay? But FMCSA DOT says you have to have 2 straps over a shotgun coil after you chain it.
Tay says, I want 100%.
Yep.
Manic says, I secure my load to 125 to 150% to give it a chance to survive emergency braking.
Absolutely.
Pittsburgh says, please, can you read my comment? Pittsburgh, let me see, because I didn't know I missed your comment.
Are you on top of all comments?
I don't know.
I over-secure everything.
In my phone, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. I over-secure
Honey, I don't
everything.
see your comment. I don't see your comment. Please type it again, Pittsburgh. Hello all. Almost home, huh? Papa Bear, we are 39 miles away. Oh, some local honey, Leela says. Or some local honey. I don't have local honey, but I do have honey. Actually, nope, that's in the truck. I don't have honey. My family hates me. Why is that, JFK? Adam says, if you got balls, you'll send it off the highway.
This is not a simulator, jackass.
Yeah. This is not a simulator. This is real and accurate driving. Pittsburgh says, is the one with I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, I don't see that comment, Pittsburgh. You're going to have to retype it. I like y'all. Good help for me. Subscribed. Thank you, Tay. We appreciate it. Absolutely. Anytime.
I've got a lot of securement videos. If you have questions, I look at every single comment, guys.
Papa
every
Bear.
single comment goes through me.
Papa Bear says, nice. Adam's laughing. You can laugh all you want, babe, but it ain't a simulator. And it's also, if you notice, not a semi-truck. Our truck's broke down in Phoenix at the truck center, Rush Truck Center, trying to get a new transmission or a rebuilt transmission. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Local honey's made from the pollen in the area and should help with allergies if you take a teaspoon a day. Good to know.
I've heard that before.
I have too. Good
I've never done
sweetie.
it, but I've heard
Thank you.
it.
I'll have to see if I can't find some. Because this is freaking crazy. I need to sneeze and I can't. I need to shine a bright ass light in my face so I can sneeze. Oh, goodness. I keep breathing in like that because when I do that, it makes me feel like I'm going to sneeze even more. Oh, but it's not coming out. Oh. I need to wash my face with some rubbing alcohol tonight. Oh. Okay, my other problem, y'all, is when I get a load I kind of freak out because I don't know exactly how it should be secured. Any tips?
Yeah, if there's people in front of you, watch what they're doing.
Yeah.
Eventually it will come to where it's just
second nature,
common sense. Now there are some specialty stuff out there that the shippers will tell you how to secure it. Sometimes you can ask the forklift driver, hey, I've never done this one. What are the other drivers doing? Or you can get out and ask the forklift driver, hey, what is this? And if there's a line or whatever, and he tells you whatever it is, then, YouTube it.
Jump on YouTube, yeah.
Because I name everything under my securement. If it's a truck, if it's a coil, if it's concrete barriers, concrete form, whatever.
A boom lift.
You can search and find it. This is a brand new gas station. What the hell?
Is it? That's what they built down there
No,
in
this ain't
Emory.
brand new.
That's what they built down in Emory.
Yeah. I remember this one now.
Pamanic says, I saw a flatbed that had lost a metal coil. I'd say 40 to 80,000 pounds, heavy. It was one of the big ones. The securement had broken when he was on the on-ramp to a highway.
Yeah. I doubt it was an 80,000 pound coil.
He was lucky no car was next to him. It was flat on the ground. Cops did not look pleased. Nope, Pittsburgh, I still don't see your comments. Okay, so I get it. You hate the Kansas City Chiefs? Now why? I love the Kansas City Chiefs. I love Patrick Mahomes. That boy is a football god. Football genius.
He is a football player.
He's a football genius. Sorry to say, but he is. Actually, no, I'm not sorry to say that. But he is a football genius.
I used to travel this road twice a day, guys.
Yep. Excuse me. I drove coils once. They were smaller and were 40,000 pounds. This one was large, so not sure of weight, but more. Oh. 80,000 pound coil would be too heavy for a truck. It would break the trailer, wouldn't it?
No, it'd have to be a specialty trailer. But normally those big heavy ones like that, they send by rail.
How many chains y'all carry? Because they only gave me 8, and I feel like I need at least 12 to 13.
Yep, you do.
You need at least 12. Steven's got 15, I think. 12 to 15.
I don't know how many I got.
But Steven also took.
Pieces.
Yeah, I was starting to say Steven also took 20-foot chain and made him some 10-foot links. Made him some 5-foot links. Made him some 3-foot links. 10 3s. Foot longs and a couple 20s. So, I mean, he's got different links because of the shit he hauls. He also does short chain. When you get a little more experience, you can
look up on my video and find it. Just look at any piece of equipment that I've hauled. Meaning, when I say equipment, like a piece of a box, a backhoe, something like that. That's short chaining, where you use two 20-foot chains and 4 binders to get your 4 contacts. If it's over 5,000 pounds and it's a piece of equipment, meaning backhoe, box blade, skid steer, bigger skid steer, you got to have 4 points of contact. Plus, you have to have something over
a
piece of articulating equipment. In other words, a boom or something that can move hydraulically. That has to be chained down, tied down separately, so that it doesn't raise up or whatever.
Pamanic says he was just transporting one where they normally transport 2 of the smaller ones. Tay says that would be an oversized load. Yeah, because it would be overweight.
Load,
yeah, it'd be heavy. Oh my goodness gracious.
I am getting tired.
Well, we're almost there, so 30 miles.
Slow down, because here comes
ticket.
Here comes point.
Ticket lady. This is where you got your ticket, wasn't it?
Yep.
Point.
Yep.
The ticket Stephen got like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
left your thing when you got a job with Vista, so it's been about 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah, I didn't stop behind the line at the stop line.
And
the stop sign.
She wrote him a ticket for it.
Yep.
Yep. So if you guys are coming through Point, Texas, make sure
Mind
you stop.
your P's and Q's.
Yeah, make sure you stop behind that freaking line at the stoplights. What's different about the step deck? I like how it does look. If I was to get a rig, I would want a step deck. It looks cool. It's safer too.
It's safer.
Plus,
you can haul taller loads on a step deck, but if you put a coil on a step deck, suicide net breaks loose, it's not going to come through the cab and kill you.
Yeah. Or it's less likely to.
Yep.
Not oversized, but full weight transport for sure. I don't like the metal coils. They are slippery and have a temperament. The weight point of them is sketchy, so is securing them. Didn't like them.
I don't like coils, period. But
Leela says Popo be hiding.
they do up here.
Yeah. How far are you from your house? We are 30 miles from the house. Have you ever done skyscraper cranes like Mar Construction?
Yeah. Well, those, are you talking about the cranes that the base is in the ground in concrete? The ones that, they'll put up right beside the building? Or are you talking about rubber tire cranes? What kind of cranes? Because I've moved several different types of cranes.
Have you ever... Oh, yeah, I just asked that one. What are you guys' favorite load? Please don't say lumber. I hate it. Nope, he hates doing lumber.
I hate doing lumber. Lumber's for rookies.
Favorite is the equipment. He likes He likes doing the RGN though. So his favorite would be something on an RGN.
My favorite is like an excavator on RGN.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, his worst, he's got two. Hay.
I hate hay.
And insulation. He hates to do either hay or insulation.
I don't. Lumber is a rookie load. Insulation's a rookie load.
Lumber's an easy load.
Yeah, but it's
for
a
the
rookie
most
load.
part. I mean, it'll get you out of a bad area if you need it to.
But hay,
he also hates doing anything he has to have the ramps for. He hates doing ramps. So sprinter vans.
Step deck ramps.
Hated doing sprinter vans. Golly, I hated doing those. Yes, skyscrapers. Fresh lumber, I would never, not logs. Cut lumber, yeah, he's never done logs. Cut lumber I can do. I mostly transported grain and special loads, wouldn't touch fresh logs. My favorite so far, coil, steel sheets. I like using the chains. Arrow says,
What kind of binders do you have? Do you have ratchet binders or snap binders?
No, the popos aren't coming. Arrow, excuse me. Tell your favorite is my least favorite. LOL. Oh. It's almost there, baby. It's almost there.
Yep.
I have the ones that you spin.
Ratchet binders.
Much love. Be careful out on the road. Thank you, Trent. Thanks for stopping in, honey. Did Steven ever drive a log truck? No, he has never driven a log truck, and he's never driven a car hauler, and he's never driven a bull wagon. I need to teach Dad how to drive, Savannah says. Y'all should be here by now. Savannah, He's had 3.5 hours of sleep since yesterday morning. He's having to stop and wake his ass up.
Savannah, since 11:30 yesterday, I've done over 1,500 miles with 3.5 hours of sleep. Kiss my ass.
Laugh out
Did she just call me Dad?
Unless that was Dylan, yeah. Laugh out loud, manic. I love those. I think of the movie Final Destination when I see a truck along. I do too. Every damn time I see one. Do you still pull the lowboy? Nope, not until spring.
Yeah.
They took him out of it for the winter because they were scared of what it would do for the winter. I'm terrified of log trucks on the road. I keep miles between me and them. They scare me because I know what happens if they drop a log. Savannah, it's your son. Calm down.
Well,
me too. Final destination.
Don't be writing checks that your ass can't cash, dude. Your mouth is writing checks that your ass can't cash.
In other words, don't let your mouth overload your ass, son. Dad's tired.
I do not realize how damn tired I am.
I've slept 2 hours. Dad has slept 3.5 hours since yesterday morning.
And that's because I stopped
since yesterday at 6 o'clock yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Because we got up at 6 yesterday morning, and Dad didn't take a nap yesterday morning.
And I walked 5 miles the day before.
Yep. So you're lucky we even are making it home tonight, because we were going to stop and sleep in a hotel tonight and then come home tomorrow. Y'all stream when y'all on the road too? Yes, Tay, we stream 6 days a week. Monday through Friday for general public and Saturday for members only. Sunday we will or will not.
Sunday will.
It just depends.
Probably start being the
Patreon lives.
The Patreon lives.
Yeah.
Once we get enough people over there.
So right now we've only got 2 Patreon members over there right now. So they're still getting their lives from YouTube. So there's only 2 of them over there. So it doesn't feeling. He says it doesn't feeling froggy. You know the rest. You were asking for it there, son. He says, just kidding. Be careful. 3.5 hours sleep. That is too much sleep, Gerard says. LOL. Too much sleep maybe for a load that's got to go somewhere, but we ain't on a load, so. I was looking for tarping in my boy popped up flashing, had him 13 foot in the air, dispatchers.
Yep. I was not a happy camper.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pissed about that shit.
Putin's hardware.
He was pissed about that.
Let's see what's changed in Emory since we've been here last. Because it's been a while.
This is where we lived, you guys, out here at the lake.
This
for 5
place right
years.
here
Love
has
this place.
1, 2, 3
stoplights. Is that what you're talking about? Stoplights?
4 stoplights. Town has a whopping 4 stoplights.
Town starts right here.
No, it starts behind us.
Just barely. At Hooten's, basically. Hooten's house. But yeah, this is where we lived for 5 years. That Dairy Queen right there, I don't know if you guys are Dallas Cowboys fans, but Dak Prescott frequents that place. He goes in there when he comes out here to go fishing at Lake Fork. Home sweet home. I do miss living at Lake Fork. That was my absolute best place in my whole lifetime to live. Was at Lake Fork. Where are y'all at right now? Jason, we are in Emory, Texas. Out by Lake Fork.
Look how many cars they got at the car lot, baby. 4.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if he's selling out or if he's going to just start doing certain stuff.
Max's Package Store 2.
Yeah, there was one down there too. And he had a sign out there, American owned or some shit.
Yeah.
Blazing Pizza. Yeah, they built that right before we got in the truck.
Yeah.
Where are we at? I tarp the lumber and they sit it outside. Yep.
When you do lumber, you make sure you cross the straps in the front. You make an X in the front.
Be careful not to show your street or house. You never know who's watching or why. Pawna, we are extremely transparent. I'm not going to show where my kids live. But Steven and I, you guys know damn near every day where we are. We tell you guys. We've met a few of our subscribers. They've actually met us at receivers or shippers.
This ain't Don's anymore.
Oh, shit.
The local
I guess he sold it.
Yeah, that was
They were talking about it.
That was like that the last time we came through here.
Yeah. This is that new store they built.
Yeah.
They said it was going to be a truck stop. A Flying J or a Love's or something,
Yeah, they
and
said
it's
it was
not.
going to be Lowe's, and it's not.
No.
But it is a small truck
There is a
stop.
Whataburger, though. Yeah, it's Kim's.
But they got a couple of spots for parking, but not much.
Anyways, where's that? Yeah, I'm not gonna show like my kid's street address and shit like that because my grandbabies live there. So, but I will have y'all know, my son is a firm believer of the freaking
Second Amendment.
Second Amendment. So, enter at your own risk because
FAFO.
he will shoot your butt. He will pew pew whatever comes through that door that ain't supposed to be coming through that
He
door.
has a whole lot of handheld devices.
That's true. Really luxury surprise for him.
And I may borrow one for the week or 2 or 3 or 4 while I'm here.
I love trucking in Texas, Tay says. You guys, we will probably lose the live down this stretch of the road.
We might.
This is when
This
we're
ain't 19. This is 69.
yeah, but it's still bad.
No, 19 is.
17 is too, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love trucking in Texas. Jason says, how far are you from home? Honey, we are 20 miles. What's y'all's least favorite spot to truck?
East
New
Coast.
York? Yeah, pretty much anything off of I-95. But New York, the Bronx, New Jersey, damn near any part, yeah.
I do not like Connecticut.
Connecticut don't like trucks.
Yes, they're assholes.
Okay, I'm glad you told me that. I've been, he says, I've been Xing the back, not the front.
No, you X the front on lumber. You X the back on insulation. You X the front on everything else, especially lumber.
And Savannah says, hell yeah, me too. My son
said,
is,
hell yeah, me too. What?
I guess, pew pew anything that comes through the door. It ain't supposed to come through the door. Leela says, your son believes in FAFO? Damn right he does.
FAFO. I think I have a shirt that I was making for that.
You were.
I'm going to redo it. I don't like the one I did.
But yeah. Hey, Savannah, ask my son if he's going to make some sweet tea. Or is he going to make me some unsweet tea and drink unsweet tea with me?
Why is that funny?
Because I know how Dylan feels about unsweet
Okay,
tea.
then why are you asking stupid questions?
Because I know how Dylan feels about unsweet tea. Y'all have not made it home yet. Honey, we got 19 miles. 19 miles. You can carry in Texas, unlike Massachusetts. This state is very liberal.
Well, I also am licensed in Texas.
Oh, yeah, he's got his concealed handgun license, so. My son does too. I just had insulation yesterday too. Thank you guys. Did you have yours on?
I don't know.
Oh.
I smell.
I just had insulation yesterday too. He said, thank you.
Yeah, insulation you cross the back, lumber you cross the front.
Yeah.
And if you're on a flatbed, not a step deck, take you a piece of dunnage and put it underneath their dunnage on the front of that lumber, and then put a strap right behind it, like 6 inches, 8 inches behind it, and cinch that strap down real good, and it'll put a bow in that wood to help keep it from moving forward if you have to lock them up. If that makes any sense. But just cross your lumber and you'll be fine. And don't forget, it's 2 straps in the first 5 feet. Anything over 10 feet. Consider taking a break. Consider kissing my ass.
I smell fire.
Yeah, I do too. Somebody's probably burning timber or brush.
Damn, I hate chapped lips.
60 miles to go.
Also, I must be in fear of my life, and assailant must have firearms. Otherwise, I am arrested and lose my gun license and guns. Is that over there where you're from? Question, Farron says. When your truck gets fixed, do you have to drive back to get the truck?
Probably not.
No, they'll probably fly him and have him come to Texas with a load to pick me up. I've been doing 3 straps in the front and back. Is that wrong?
Of what?
I've been doing 3 straps in the front and back. Is that wrong?
When you strap? Talking about lumber? If you will do your first 2 straps in 5 feet, anything that's over your first 2 straps in the first 5 feet, and then space out your straps every
4 to 6.
4 to 6, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Take your straps through the rub rail, and if your trailer will allow you to attach underneath instead of to the rub rail, that's the best way to go.
Comanic, I didn't get any other comments before that one. Other than don't show your house and stuff.
Are you going to kill it before we get there? I mean, it's dark. They can't read street signs.
They can't really see, yeah.
You can always do this as we're turning.
Dylan says, he said, I love you, but I will if you actually want me to. No, I was kidding. I was wondering that too, Farron.
I think he was talking about loaning me a handheld device while we're here.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the tea.
No, I don't know. He might have.
Leela says, I was wondering that too, Farron.
I need a freaking nap. I need a nap.
There was, I didn't see any comments above that. Tay says,
baby down,
not 3,
butt,
2 straps front and back.
Huh?
He was doing 2 straps in the front, 2 straps in the back.
Of what? That does not tell me anything.
Farron says that's good. Gerard says, what is the divergence of step deck? What is the divergence of step deck or law dolly? I don't know what that means.
Landau? Landau's a brand.
Okay, so no need for 2 at the back. Now, as long as you have 2 straps within the first 5 feet, and then space them out every 4 to 6 feet from there,
You're good.
you're good.
Now, I do 2 in the back, usually, depending on what it is, just like the front.
Tony, good night, honey. Thank you for
But
stopping in with us.
you also, hopefully your trailer has straps on both sides. If your trailer has straps on both sides, then alternate it.
He said lumber and insulation loads.
Okay, then yes, do the back just like you do the front. And if you want to cross the back, you can. You don't, or the back on the insulation, yes. But
he also said he had a trailer like that, but he had to switch it out.
You're better off if you have a trailer that you have winches on both sides.
Tay says, okay, thank you.
No problem.
Farron says, well, at least you get to check out home.
That's new, I think, isn't it?
Alba Pit Stop? I have no idea.
I think it is.
I have no idea.
Well, right here is where you would turn to go to Sissy's. On 17, right here.
And again, like I said, I don't know.
You're turned around. It's
Now, I know
dark.
we're on 69.
It's dark until you're lost.
I know we're on 69 and we're going straight like we're going to end up going to
The Walmart.
I'm thinking the Mexican restaurant we eat. Isn't it straight down 69?
The one in Mineola or the one in Canton?
Canton.
No, that's 19.
Okay, well then I am turned around.
It's okay, baby. They came
69.
through and repaved this.
Yeah, I know where 69 is in Emory,
Yeah,
but I get turned around past that point.
it's all right.
That's where I get confused with 19 and shit. So, anyways, Savannah says it is new, well, newer. I'm glad that you're home. Please get some much needed rest. 5 a.m. comes too early. Good night.
I swear to God, I'm putting my phone on do not manual.
Leela has to get up at 5.
I know. But what I'm doing is I'm putting my phone on manual do not disturb, and I pity the fool that wakes me up in the morning.
Nope, none of the trailers got straps on both sides.
Well, that sucks, because if you get a load of like rolled insulation, like the pink stuff that goes in the walls, I feel sorry for you.
That was about the tea. Okay, I'm gonna watch those videos. I will be bothering y'all when I run into problems. Thank you.
I'm not trying to sell you a membership, but if you join the membership, she can tell you which one. I can put you
Flatbed load.
No, it's RGN.
No, flatbed and RGN, but flatbed.
It's the Discord.
I give flatbed and RGN Discord.
Okay, well, whichever one she says, you get our Discord to where if you had a question in the middle of loading, you can actually get on there and ask me, and I will answer you right then.
Usually, that's the RGN. You could get his phone number. Tay, what do you get paid for flatbed? Pumanik says.
And how long you been in flatbed?
Gerard says step deck or low boy. Stephen is currently doing step deck. He's getting back into an RGN in the spring.
Yeah.
28% Manic, Tay says.
28% what?
Is what he gets for flatbed. He gets paid for flatbed.
How long you been doing it?
Is it a monthly pay?
Monthly?
Hold on. Manic says, Tay, what do you get paid for flatbed? Tay says 28%. Manic says 28%, yes. Tay says, okay, is it a monthly pay? 3 weeks on the road for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off? How are you making any money? You know, you married with kids or what?
Steven gets 30% of the rate con. That's before any fuel,
I get
any
paid
insurance,
first.
anything. So if the load pays $1,500, he gets 30% of the $1,500 before any fuel or anything comes out of it.
Or if the load pays, $16,000, I get 30%.
He gets 30% of it before anything else.
Yep.
Before any permits, before fuel, before
permits,
escorts,
fuel, escorts,
before any of it.
Anything.
Farron says, Steven, get you a job.
Yeah, no shit. I need a job.
Are we back in the truck? You still
Yes,
looks like
traded
I'm in
my
a low rider.
Peterbilt for a Hyundai.
Steve, honey, no. We're just getting ready to pull into the house here in about 8.5 miles. Farron says I had to quit. I guess for the 3 on, 2 off.
Yeah, I don't see how you make any money doing that.
Tay says, no. 1 week orientation, 2 weeks in the truck. I'm company, guys. Steven's company, too. He works 3 weeks and only gets paid for 2.
No, that ain't right either.
Yeah, that ain't right either. No fuel pay for me. Tow trucks here get solid monthly salary and 29% of their hauls. Basic salary is $3,000. Pumanik said. Tay says, I've been flatbed for 3 weeks, 1 week orientation, 2 weeks on the road.
Okay.
What
company are you working for?
Is it me, or does driving in the truck seem more satisfying than the Hyundai? It is more satisfying because that's what this channel's about. Is
I'm
everyday
Billy
truck
Badass
life.
in that Peterbilt here. I'm just a moron.
Tay says Boyd.
Okay.
Boyd Brothers?
I worked for them for a little bit.
He worked for them, yeah.
Out of Birmingham, Alabama.
They the ones that you left the truck at the...
Nope, that was ATS.
Okay. Maybe even a little faster.
What?
No, it's not faster in the truck. I can guarantee it. We wouldn't be here till tomorrow if we were in the truck.
Sorry. Just kidding.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been here till tomorrow if we were in the truck.
I pity the fool that wakes me up.
No. It seems that way probably because in the truck, Stephen gets to pull over and do a 10-hour break at night. We've been driving all damn day. Stephen can get you a trucking job, maybe with the same company he drives for, Farron says.
Yeah, after you've gotten 8 months. Well, how long you been driving?
They got Melton, WTI Boyd. Yeah, after I get better, Farron. Honey, we are hundreds of miles. We drove how many miles today?
I don't know. You could look it up, though.
We drove from the state line of New Mexico and Texas.
No, New Mexico and Arizona.
I mean, New Mexico and Arizona. We started at New Mexico and Arizona this morning at 2 a.m.
Yep. Jesus.
He said he drove dry van for a year, so he's got the experience.
He's got the experience.
Yeah. I'm back. I was just in another live short. But flatbed is really different. It looks easy from the dry van.
Well, the difference is you're not going to be driving all night long and stuff like that. You're not going to have 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning appointments to get loaded or unloaded. You know, it's mainly a daytime job. You know, the way that I run my truck is
he wants to load. He wants to load Securement experience. So.
Yes, get it.
Go ahead. I was just telling you what he said.
I understand that, but baby, we have had this discussion of when I'm talking to people, you see a comment come up and you just can't help yourself but have to read that comment right there. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying.
Good God. Bright lights, damn. Oh. 4 miles.
Well, that's not correct because that's not to her house.
Okay.
That's to Mineola City Center. I don't
That's
remember.
to what?
That's to Mineola, the center of the city.
Oh.
I don't know what I was fixing to say. That's why I get aggravated when you do that, because I'm in the middle.
Were you talking about his securement? I mean, his experience? He drove drive van for a year.
Oh yeah. With the way I run my truck is I get up around, I get going about 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll do whatever I got to do that day, load, drive, unload, whatever. But I'm usually parking by 7. Because depending on where you are in the country, you can't find a freaking spot. The reason I like to drive during the day and not at night is several reasons. One, I can't sleep during the day. I can nap, but I can't sleep. 2, you can't see what that load's doing. You can't tell if you broke a strap, a chain came loose, if you're about to lose your whole damn load, or whatever. And B or C, most places you load and unload is during the day. So unless it's a very short run that they want you to do overnight, depending on what it is, I don't do that. And my dispatcher knows it. It's dangerous to run a flatbed all night long. Should I turn here or just go down to the other street?
I have no idea.
I don't know which is faster.
Gerard says, you have a very nice truck that I have seen, or what I've seen of it, but how often does it break down? This is the first time it's broke down since we got it in February.
Broke down in 4 years.
Yeah, we've had the truck since February. This is the first time it's broke down. But this is the first time in 4 years that we've actually broke down.
Yeah.
MK, no.
Is this right?
Driving an actual car. I don't know.
I am this tired.
Looks like it's supposed to keep going straight.
60. Where the hell am I?
Are you trying to go to Grand Saline? That's the loop. This is the loop for 564 is the loop for her. So you need to go left.
Yeah.
You need to go left because Walmart's down there.
That tells you how damn tired I am.
Walmart's down here.
I don't know where the hell I am.
I was on a major highway doing a night run with a flatbed. This is 404 not found, by the way. Doing a night run with the flatbed, and I lost about 25 wooden pegs in the load. Never even knew it.
Yep.
Tay says, but I didn't think about it like that. Farron says, Gerard, trucks...
Go ahead.
Trucks can break down at any point without warning. That's to be expected. And yes, left is right, Savannah says.
Okay, another thing you got to look at, since you're in a flatbed, them people are going to load the truck the way you tell them to load it. Now, if you're going after wood or shingles or whatever, that's fine. Let them load it. But if it's something odd,
At the light,
you
turn right
need
onto
to
Texas
know
37
where
South,
your
non-specific
center
street.
is. Okay? If you're running a spread axle, you need to go back, a couple, 2 or 3 feet from your center towards your
Continue on
spreads.
Pacific Street for 1.5 miles.
And Brian
But
says,
if they don't load it the way you want it loaded, don't take that load.
that's right.
Because if you wreck, or if that load comes off, or whatever, DOT is not coming after the shipper. They're coming after you.
Greetings from Pena. Hello from Portugal.
This is it, right?
It's a whole different world as well, dealing with receivers. Yes. Dealing with receivers and shippers when running RGN flatbed. Drive-in, shipper, and receivers, I guess, suck. Tend to treat you like dirt. That is true, Brian. That is true. Thanks, Steven. That's funny. When you're so tired, you get lost.
Right onto North Newsom Street, then turn
Yep.
right onto Nancy Street.
I don't want to drop nothing, Tay says. At the light, take a right. I wonder why that vehicle was flashing their high beams at you.
Because I have my high beams on.
At the church, take a left. Yeah, he knows where we are. We know where we are. He's covering the thing.
Take the next
So
right
you guys
onto
can't
Nancy
see
Street, then turn
addresses
left
and
onto North
streets and
Pacific
shit.
Street.
Okay, the left of what tree? I guess that one right there, next to the truck. Why is it dark? Farron, it's I'm guessing left of that tree. Because she told me left of the
Head
tree.
east, then make a U-turn.
Where do I park, y'all? Shit.
Why is it dark? Because it's dark. This is it's friggin' 10:52 p.m.
Get out and go find somebody.
Take this. Ooh.
I want to see how she can read these damn comments. Her shit's so small. Thank you, Bulldog. Good night. Good night, everybody. We're going to turn this off. I just don't know where they want me to park.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto North Newsom Street.
All right, you guys.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for
I love
watching.
you guys. Good night.
We gotta
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all can meet the kids and grandkids tomorrow, but we'll talk to y'all then, okay? Thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for all the likes and thumbs up.